Hey there, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Babe Brigade. Thank you for clicking on my video. Now, if you have time, please subscribe to my channel, like, and comment. It helps my channel, and it's free to subscribe. Thanks. Enjoy the video. Hey y'all, how you doing? This is Amanda with Tap Mom and the Babe Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. It's been Monday already. I'm a little pumped. I had a Starbucks. They put a Starbucks in like 5 minutes from my house. And I'm not sure that was a good idea. Oh, Lord, I'm looking at my hair. I surely need to re-dye my hair. I'll be doing that soon. Looking at all this gray and ugly roots that I have. But I want to come on and I got some whips that have been ignored for a long time. I got to doing some spring cleaning yesterday, and I came across some. I guess they've been ignored so long we can call them UFOs now, unfinished objects. But I have some new subscribers that it's been so long since I've touched some of these things that they're UFOs, and I've gotten some new subscribers now, so y'all probably hadn't even seen them. Y'all don't even know nothing about them. So, and of course I put my new basket that I bought at the dirt cheap place to use. I filled it up with loose yarn that had been just here and there and yonder, because when you spring clean, you find a skein here and a skein there. Because I've been buying yarn for the shrugs I've been making, and then I have this little in the living room. I have my couch set up, and then I have a little love seat that sits up in the corner next to the couch that holds all my stuff. Nobody ever sits there. It just holds all my crochet stuff, all my whips, and it just holds all my stuff. My whip cart has like tools and stuff. It has medicine on it, and my hooks, and just general stuff, and mail, and all the things that I need to do daily stuff. And but the love seat holds my whips and just mailer bags and all kinds of stuff. So I went through and I reorganized all that, and I figured out what was what, and got kind of shrunk it down a little bit. And of course I'd come across a whole bag full of scrap yarn, put all that together and put it in Ziplocs and whatnot. So now I have a bag full of scrap yarn that I didn't realize I had accumulated that much scrap yarn since the last time I got rid of a box full of it. But I guess I do have a bag full of it already. But that just means I've been busy crocheting, right? Yeah. Anyway, so let's go through these UFOs. So I don't know. Well, like I said, I have some new folks, so y'all might not know. But this is a vest that I started. I don't remember. I remember hook size, and I remember the tutorial that I used, but I can't remember the month that I started this. It was last year. All of these started last year. Since we're only 2 months into this year, I can say that, right? But anyway, this started, this was going to be something for a girl that my oldest son dated briefly. And anyway, and then I tried it on myself, and it worked, and it fit. So, and then I decided I would make it for myself. But then I got sidetracked doing some other stuff, and this just languished in the project bag. Excuse me, burping. I had a caramel frappuccino from Starbucks when I went to after we went to Walmart a little while ago. We had to have dog food and broccoli and toilet paper. combination of things. And so as a result, I'm sugared up and caffeined up. So this is what you get. I'm giggly. So anyway, so I never finished it. I got the armholes done. I just got to finish the portion that comes after this to make it. But anyway, I just got to finish this. I know what hook. I used a 5.5, and I have plenty of the yarn left. So I just got to finish this out. This is cotton yarn. This is Premier. This is this Premier Home. What do they call it? Glitz. Cotton Big Glitz. It's a 4-weight yarn, and it is 83% cotton and 15% polyester, 2% metallic. It's got a gold thread running wrapped around it. But of course, it's my favorite color. And but I will finish this. I will finish this. I'm not going to frog this. I'm going to finish this. And this might go in the booth for sale because I think it'll make. I think I could probably sell that, being a vest and being pretty shiny and pretty. I don't know that it's something that I would actually wear. I might. I don't know. But I'll just have to finish it and then make a decision. And I'll put it in the booth in October or the end of September, whenever they decide to do Ugly Fest. I have to get with some of my people that, my landlord is the treasurer for the club, so he will know when the festival's going to be. And he'll know what the dates are for this year's festival. And that way I need to get that nailed down. I know it's several months away, so I have plenty of time to plan. But, see if I can grab another bag back here behind me. Now this one I've been on the fence with because it's really the oldest whip I have, because it's done with 3-weight yarn and a 4mm hook, and it started off as a lightweight top for myself, a granny square top with Bamboo Joy, Premier Bamboo Joy. And I'm still kind of on the fence on if I'm going to try to finish this or not, because 3-weight yarn and a 4mm hook is really rough on my arms and elbows and everything. But I got some new hooks that have bigger handles, and so I'm going to give it a go again and see if I can finish it, because I'm not even finished with the first square, and I still have to make a whole nother square, because it takes 2 squares to make a top, of course. But I know I have plenty of the yarn, but this is, it's pink. I know it's strange for me to be thinking about a pink top, but I had bought 9 skeins of blue and 9 skeins of pink when it was on sale from Premier. And I gave the blue to Cheryl, and Cheryl Pillsbury, my buddy. So I gave that to her, and I kept this because I had a project going with it. So I wanted to make sure I had enough to finish this project. And I just had to push myself because I really want this, because it's so cool. It's such a cool material. I really want this top. I really want this top. And I just think it would be really nice, and it is really cool to your skin, I just think it would be nice, and I could wear a tank top underneath it, and it would just be nice and cool to wear this summer. So, but this is what I got so far. It's pretty. I mean, I don't like much having it be big enough for me, for the front, or for one side, and then I would do the other half of me. I just have to hunker down and do it. But it's going to take a while, because like I said, I'm using a 4mm. I don't want to frog it, because that's a lot. That's a lot to frog. But I'm just going to try it with the new hook. If I experience a lot of pain in trying to do it, I may just throw in the towel and go ahead and frog it, and then gift the yarn to someone, because I'm not going to put myself through a lot of pain for a top. Life is too short. You know what I mean? As much as I want it, I'm not going to put myself through it um, if it's going to cause me a lot of physical pain. But I do like it a lot. I just I really like it a lot. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it because of the fact that I have carpal tunnel real bad, and it's a small hook and small yarn. But I got, like I said, I got these new hooks with bigger handles, and I'm hoping that that'll help me finish it, because I really do want to finish it. I don't want to just I don't want to give up. I don't like to give up on things. It's not in my nature to give up on things. That's why I haven't frogged it. That's why I haven't frogged it. Because I really hate to give up. And let's see. And then there's the first cardigan I started for Mom. And now that she has that other cardigan, I don't know if this is going to be a lightweight cardigan for her, or if I'll put it in the booth for sale when I finish it. But this is one that I started. And I used a tutorial by Fiber Flux. I'll try to remember to link that one. But it starts a little bit different than the traditional hexagon. But it's gotten some size on it. I'm on the second cake. And I'm using Karen Cotton Cake. Amethyst Sky is the colorway, but it's getting there. And I'm using a 5mm hook, which is what the yarn calls for. But it's really pretty. It's super pretty. So I'm definitely going to finish this as well. I really want to finish this because, oh, it's so squishy, so squishy. And I'll probably finish that and put it in the booth. I don't know if that'll sell or not, but I think it might, because it's really light. It's going to be lightweight. Mama's already got a cardigan, and she's super hot-natured, so I can't imagine her wearing a cardigan in the summertime. So, and then there's the blanket that I've been working on, the ripple blanket. I'd have actually been working on this a little bit here and there, as much as I could, because I've been focusing on all those shrugs, as y'all know. But let's see, where's my stitch marker? There we go. But I'm almost ready to switch to the next color change. Yeah, back to the white. Yeah, just about almost ready to change it color again. But it's coming along. A nice throw blanket. I really like this ripple pattern. It's so pretty. It's really, really pretty. And I'll probably I'm going to probably take some of my self-striping yarn and do more blankets like this with this pattern, because it's super easy and it works. And with the exception of having to change colors, it works up fairly quick when you actually sit down and do it. And then there was last one of the UFOs. I don't remember where I was going with these, but I did a granny square, and I have all the colors in this bag, all the yarn for this granny square. But I may go back and do a blanket with this, make this a little bit bigger, and do a blanket with these, because this is really pretty. Yep, this is pretty. But I have all the colors to it in this bag. But yes, I think this is pretty. But I just don't remember what my original goal was with it. But that's been sitting for months. And it's got a combination of Line Brand and some Hobby Lobby yarn and some Karen 1-pounder A little bit of everything. It's a Heinz 57. So I'm gonna play catch up with some whips now that I've did a little spring cleaning in my area in their living room. And but I need to reorganize yarn too, so I got to go through, because we're supposed to get income tax money this week, and I'm gonna do some yarn shopping, and so I need to do a little de-stash and put some aside for giveaways, so make room for new yarn. That's the plan anyway. And I think that's fun. I think that's going to be fun. I don't have as much as some folks, but I got a little yarn. But I don't have as much storage and room in this room. This is the only room I try to keep most of my yarn in my bedroom, and in my little section of the living room. You know, because there's no other place to put it in the house. So I don't have whole rooms I can devote to it. But it's okay. I'm happy to share, and it gives me great joy to share. But that's what this video is about. This video is about some UFOs and some whips, and some UFOs that I hope to turn into finished objects in the near future, because this vest thing here doesn't need much. I gotta do a whole nother, I gotta finish the cake on that one cardigan, and then start the other side. That's before I started doing the both halves simultaneously like I do now with the cardigans. I do both sides simultaneously. I do a little bit on both sides. And that's how I got those sweaters done that's how I did the cardigan for Mom. That's how I did the cardigan, the sweaters for Will, and the sweater for John. And I did both sides, kind of side by side. I do one color on one side and then do that same color on the other side, and then tuck my ends in, and then I would go, when I switch colors, I would do that next color on that one side, and then that color on the other side, and tuck my ends in and switch colors, and just, keep going like that. And that way I had both sides done at around the same time, and I didn't have to finish one half of the hexagon and then have to go start the other half of the hexagon. I had them both done at the same time, and it made so much sense to do it that way. And so this way that I've got this cardigan started, it's going to seem a little more I don't know, bogged down. It's going to, I feel a little more, I don't know, it's going to be different, but I'll get it done eventually. Eventually. But it's to that stage where it's just, cluster, granny cluster, chain one, granny cluster, chain one, and just, going mindless stitches. So it's just to that point. I should be able to sit in front of the TV and just kind of go for it, hopefully. And hopefully it'll work out that way. I'm hoping to get to that point where I can do that and the vest are kind of mindless stitches. The green blanket is a little more, I have to kind of pay attention to what I'm doing there. But anyway, that's what's going on with me. I'm hoping to sometime this week start on a painting. Now that I'm going to take a little break crocheting probably one day this week, and just sit and paint and create something that doesn't have anything to do with yarn, just to kind of break things up so that I don't burn myself out, because you can do that. You can burn yourself out, and I don't want to do that. And I quite a bit invested in this paint stuff, and I don't want to just have it sit here and dry up on me. And I want to treat myself and do a painting or two or three. When I first started painting, like back in 2016 when I first started painting, I was, that's before my bipolar was under control. And I would be manic and I would do like 3 or 4 paintings a day. I would like get one painting going, and where the paint, when the paint was wet, I would set it aside and let it dry, and then I would get another canvas and just go. And then I would have like 2 or 3 of them sitting around drying while I was working on another one. And I would just do that all day. And it was obviously manic. I was very, very manic about it. And as a result, I created a lot of weird looking stuff. But as time went by, I got a lot better at it. But I can look back now, hindsight being 2020, and as it is, and see that I was very manic when I first started painting. And but it was it's a wonderful outlet for creativity. And if you suffering from bipolar disorder or depression or whatever, you could do a lot worse things with mania than just paint a bunch of stuff. There's a lot worse things that you could get into with mental illness other than being just painting a bunch of stuff. It could have been a lot worse for me. And by the grace of God, I'm really glad that it wasn't. So lucky for me that I had some very understanding grown children that were really there for me and saw me through that. So if you have a family member that's going through mental illness, just try to be there for them and point them in the direction of a mental health professional, and try to get them some help and try to be a little more understanding, because it's really tough. It's really tough when you have that going on in your head, and it's hard to see the other side of it when you're in it. It really is. And when you have days like I've had recently where I just felt like I was walking around with a wet blanket on myself and just could, I didn't want to shower. I didn't want to do anything. It's really hard. I hadn't had mania lately, just more depression. And the depression's been deep and consuming, and very difficult to come out of. So I appreciate everybody having the patience to stick with me and not abandoning my channel while I deal with that. And I appreciate all the love and support of the comments that have been left on my videos. And you all are so wonderful to me. And sometimes I don't know if I deserve it, but it's greatly appreciated. And I'm just glad that I feel better and I'm doing better. And I'm truly caffeinated today. And I can come back and bring you some better content and show you my crazy whips and UFOs, and talk about spring and upcoming things, and be more positive and upbeat. And I do plan on putting some things together for y'all, and hopefully have some better content coming up. And maybe, I don't know what I'm going to come up with going forward. I just have to do some thinking, and just I've always been a fly by the seat of my pants kind of gal, so you never know what I'm going to come up with. You never know what you're going to see, but it should make it interesting. But I love you all, and so does Jesus, and I'm going to end it here. Until next time, and please remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend's waiting for you at the shelter or the rescue. And I will see y'all again soon. Bye now.